Hello, student. I hope you are safe and healthy and you are regularly studying and practicing all the subject. Today we are going to learn the concept of revenue, which include the total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue of a firm. After going through this video, you will be able to know the meaning of total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue, relationship between average revenue and marginal revenue, and computation of TRAR and MR. Total revenue meaning total revenue, average revenue, and marginal revenue meaning total revenue is if you know it that the total output, the amount generated by the firm by selling of its total output. So whatever output they are selling it, whatever amount they get it, that is called total revenue. And total revenue is the total money received by a producer on account of sales of his output. It can be calculated by multiplying the unit of sales with the price of the commodity. Thus, TR is equal to price into quantity sold, or TR is equal to AR into average revenue multiplied by quantity sold. So this is the formula. Next part is average revenue, and the average revenue, which is in short it is called AR. So average revenue refers to the revenue received per unit of output sold. It is same as the price of the commodity. Thus, AR is equal to P, or AR is equal to TR divided by Q. Total revenue divided by Q. That is the formula for computation of average revenue. Next one is marginal revenue, which is denoted as AMR. Marginal revenue is the change in total revenue on account of the sales of an additional unit of output, that is known as the marginal revenue. Symbolically, MR is equal to TRN minus TRN minus 1, or MR is equal to change in TR divided by change in output. Change means delta. Sometimes in your book you will find delta TR divided by delta Q. So that is the marginal revenue. Now what is the relation between the total AR and MR? So there are two cases there. First case is relation between AR and MR when price is constant. So some firms are there where they are accepting the price, and that prices remain constant. So when the price of a commodity remains same at all level of output, the firm cannot influence the prevailing market price of the commodity. More output can be sold even at the same price. In that case, the firm can sell any amount of commodity at given price. As a result, firm average revenue and marginal revenue remain equal, that is AR is equal to MR, and their curve coincide each other and parallel to x-axis as shown in the following schedule and diagram. You will find as they are selling more output and it is at the same price, that's what average revenue is equal to price is equal to MR, marginal revenue, and these two curves will be parallel to x-axis and coinciding each other. So if you take it this example on a schedule format, you will find that the prices remain constant for all level of output. And if I take it that the output are, say we start with the 0 1 2 3 4 5, so there are 5 outputs are there, and if the prices remain same, that is 10 for all level of output, so you can extend it to any number. So now we'll find a tr is equal to p into q. So if price into quantity output, quantity of sold output sold, so you multiply it price and output, then you will get 10 20 30 and 40 and 50. So that is tr. Next one is ar is equal to price of the commodity, or tr by q. If you do all these two formula, you will get same result. So ar ultimately it is the price, that is 10 rupees in all level of output, so it is remain constant. Now MR is equal to TRN minus TRN minus 1. So that is the successive unit minus previous unit. If you multiply it, if you minus it, you will get in all levels, say 20 minus 10, 10, 30 minus 20, 10, 40 minus 30 10, 50 minus 40 10. So in all level you will get 10 rupees. Now as because of that your total revenue curve, and revenue curve will be AR is equal to MR, that is parallel to x-axis as we have drawn it over here. And if you take out the total revenue is constantly increase. It starts from the origin and move out upwards to the right. Now next part is average relationship between AR and AMR. Case 2, that more output can be sold at the lowering the price, that is when price is false. So now we'll be taking this one will be as that more output can be sold only by lowering the price, and price of the commodity, that is the price of the commodity falls. When rise in output, so then AR falls, MR also falls, but MR falls is faster than AR. As a result, total revenue from every additional unit of uh, output will be lesser than the AR, that is MR is less than AR. And number 2 is since both AR and MR curve slopes downwards to the left to right, the slope of AR is half of the slope of the MR. And the third one is MR can be positive 0 or negative, but AR always positive. So these are basically relationship for AR and MR when more output are sold at the lowering by lowering the price. So you take it this schedule, you can example over here from the schedule you can learn it very clearly, that if the out price, if I take it the output as 1 2 3 4 5 or 6, if you go any level of output and price is lower, that as you are selling more unit, if you start at 10 9 8 6 5 4 6 5 like that, you can say in price will be reduced. Then if you multiply price and output, you will get TR is equal to 10 18 9 into 2 8 into 3 7 into 4 5 into 6 6 into 5. So all these are TR, and AR is price as we discussed before. It's the price 10 9 8 6, and MR you just minus it TRN minus TRN minus 1. So 18 minus 10, that is 8, 24 minus 18 is 6, 28 minus 24 is 4, like that you can calculate it until MR you will be getting somewhere it is 0 and it become negative. And you will find over here by plotting in a diagram, you will find both AR and MR curve slopes downwards to the right as you have seen it here. And the slope of MR is double the slope of the AR, or AR slope is half the MR slope. So that's why you have to take the point over here by taking on straight line and point on the middle point, and from there your MR curve will be pass. By taking this one, that all this formula, we can solve one question to calculate how to calculate the TR and MR from the following. And one question is given over here. Say output AR and AR is given, TR and MR you have to calculate. So now 4 5 output is 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and AR is given 40 35 30 28 24.5 18 and 10. Now if you go on solving to find it, the TR and MR, you will find, just take out all this figure, copying this figure, you will calculate. The output is as 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and AR is given 40 35 30 28 24.5 18 and 10. Now TR is equal to, as we know it, TR is equal to AR into Q, means Q means output. So TR is equal to AR into Q, and that if you multiply it, then you will get it the TR, and MR is equal to TRN minus 1. So this part TR, first one 4 into 40, that is 160. Second one is 35 into 5 175, and MR is equal to 175 minus 160 equal to 15. Sixth one, when TR is calculated, 6 into 30 become 180, and 180 minus 175 equal to 5. Seventh unit 28, your TR is equal to 196, 196 minus 80 is 16, and 8th is again 196, so it's become 0. And sorry, and 18 into 9 is equal to 162. 162 minus 196. Likewise, you will calculate it minus figure. So MR is sometimes positive, sometimes 0 or negative, but AR always positive, as you have seen from the schedule. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you understand the concept of revenue from this video.